guys, I'm Laura Vitale. On this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, I'm going to show you how to make my pasta with broccoli. And this is a dish I ate growing up so very often because I love broccoli and this is one of my favorite ways to eat them. So it's simple, it's quick, it's inexpensive, and let me take you over the ingredients so we can get started. You're going to need some pasta of your choice, and I'm choosing to use the shortcut rigatoni, but you can use any pasta you'd like. You're going to need some fresh broccoli florets, just like this, cut into small pieces. You're going to need a pinch of hot pepper flakes, but that's optional. Some chicken stock, some fresh garlic, a little bit of butter, Parmigiano Reggiano, salt, pepper, and olive oil. So easy, and you can use whatever vegetable you want really, but I love to use this with broccoli. So first thing you want to do is get a pan, fill it with water, bring it up to a boil, and put in a generous sprinkling of salt. That's going to be for the pasta. Second thing you want to do is take a skillet like so with a couple tablespoons of olive oil, and I have this over medium heat. To this I'm going to add in my sliced garlic, and it's not sizzling yet because I want to infuse that oil with the garlic, so I'm heating it up together. So let that cook for a couple minutes or until the garlic becomes really fragrant. That looks good. I'm going to add in a pinch of hot pepper flakes, and this is completely up to you. It's up to how hot you like it. If you like it really spicy, then add in a little bit more, but that's good enough for me. So now to that, I'm going to add in my fresh broccoli. And it's really important that you just stir them around to coat them into the garlic olive oil. I'm going to put the heat back down to like a little bit like under medium because it was on medium high. I cranked it up a little bit because I'm hungry. So just give this a stir, just like so. I'm going to season it with a little salt and pepper and get that out of the way, get the broccoli seasoned well. Stir them in the olive oil and cook them for about a minute. That looks awesome. Okay, now to this, I'm going to add in some chicken stock. If you're looking to make this a vegetarian dish, you can substitute this with a little bit of the starchy cooking water from your pasta water once you put the pasta in, or you can use vegetable stock. There you go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this cook for about 7 to 8 minutes or until the broccoli is really tender. And now this is the perfect time while this is cooking to add in your pasta to your boiling water. My broccoli's been cooking for about 7 minutes. My pasta is almost ready to be drained because it's almost cooked all the way, but this is what I want you to do next. Taking your wooden spoon, I want you to kind of like mush up the broccoli a little bit, not totally, but just a touch, because this kind of makes the sauce, thickens the sauce, and it makes the broccoli go all the way around the pasta. So I'm just doing it, not, again, you don't want to break up the entire thing of broccoli. You still want some broccoli florets in there. Just ever so lightly mashing up the very top of your broccoli florets. And that is looking pretty good. So now I'm going to go drain the pasta, and then we'll finish the whole thing off. Now I drain my pasta. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to crank the heat up to high. And what I've done is I've reserved a little bit of the starchy cooking water from the pasta. And I'm going to add a little bit of it to my broccoli, only because it's going to help thicken the sauce. It's going to pull it together really nicely. Now I'm going to just add in my drained pasta. I'm going to put in a little bit of butter just to make it a tiny bit richer and creamier. And then I'm going to grate in a good amount of Parmigiano Reggiano. And you're going to need like a quarter to a half a cup, because this is kind of what makes the sauce creamy, what brings it together and gives it the kind of texture to stick to the pasta. But please make sure you use the good kind. It makes a world of a difference. So just grate that right in there. That looks about right. You can always put a little extra on your own plate. And now just give everything a good mix together. Whoops, it's okay. And if you feel like you need more starchy water, you can add a little bit more in. I feel like this is perfect for me. Just going to continue to stir this around and cook it for about a minute or so. That looks perfect, and I am just so hungry. I have got to just turn the heat off and put some on my plate. Love this dish. And I tell you what, kids love this dish too, because I feel like kids don't tend to go towards something like broccoli because you steam it to death or you boil it and it tastes nothing. It tastes terrible. But by doing it like this, putting some fun shapes of pasta in there, I guarantee it, they're going to eat it and they're going to love it. I'm really excited for this. We ate things like this as a kid all the time because we just didn't have a say when we ate. It was just right there and we loved it. I'm gonna be here for a while because this is hot. That is so good. That has got so much flavor for such few ingredients. It's a winner every time. If you know where to get this recipe, www.laurainthekitchen.com. I hope you enjoyed spending time with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.